Hello, myself Rajni Suresh. In this session, we will discuss the subject iron making. Very first, let us know what is iron making. Iron making, it is the process of production of iron, where iron oxide is reduced to iron in the presence of reducing agents. So, this process is known as iron making. ಈ ಐರನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಐರನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಐರನ್ ಓರ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣದ ಅದಿರು, ಐರನ್ ಓರ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣನ ಹೇಗೆ ತಯಾರಿಸುವುದು, ಐರನ್ನನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡುವುದು, ಆ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ನ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ವೆರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಐರನ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟಾರಿಕಲ್. Let's discuss the iron making historical first unit. In this chapter, in this session, let's know about introduction and history of iron making in India. Introduction includes iron making process. So, since from the ancient age to till the date, many technical improvements has been made, many technologies has been invented, many processes has been conducted to produce the iron economically. So, the art of making iron by smelting iron ore was known and practiced in India from very early times. The iron and steel produced were shaped into various useful articles. Worldwide, Jagattina Tumba, since from 2000 BC, iron making process has been practiced. Till the date, many inventions has been made. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವಿವಾಗ ನೋಡೋಣ. The swords, the daggers, such other articles belongs to the various periods of history as testimony to skill of iron workers in India. So, very first, when the process was introduced, the production of iron was spongy bloom. It was not produced in molten state. It was spongy mass. So that spongy mass of iron was known as bloom. So with that spongy mass, the peoples on those days were giving the shape to that spongy mass by repeated heating and beating and giving to their required shape for that material. And then they have produced their required articles like swords, daggers, other utensils for their utility. In India, from the ancient age, the processes was conducted, but the successful processes was done by the credit of establishing the first iron work go to the Joshai Marshall Hythe. He is the civil servant in East India Company. In 1830, it was practiced in Madras. Has been constructed one furnace, and the charge was iron ore and charcoal used as a fuel, and seashell has been used as a flux. The product was spongy mass. Almost he was succeeded to produce iron. But later days, the successful production of iron has been conducted in Kulti by using coke as a reducing agent and as a fuel. The blast furnace was commissioned in 1875 by Bengal Iron Works at Kulti. The charge was iron ore and coke having the capacity, and coke was used. The furnace capacity was 20 ton per day. There, till that moment, since from 1832 to 1875, we people were using charcoal as a fuel and reducing agent. The product was not much with good properties. It was spongy mass. When in the Bengal Iron Works in Kulti, the product they was produced is molten pig iron by using coke. The production was 20 ton per day. From there onwards, other industries has been came front. Bengal Iron Works and Steel Company and Indian Iron and Steel Company. Many industries was come front. From there onwards, by inspiring all these industries, activities, productions, by seeing all these, the Jamshedji Nasaranjit Tata, he was inspired. Then these efforts inspired Jamshedji Tata, who developed integrated steel plant, that is TISCO, that is Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited in Jamshedpur in the year of 1908. He has been introduced the integrated steel plant. From there onwards, the iron production was flourished in India. Later, many industries came forward like Indian Iron and Steel Company Limited, Hindustan Steel Limited, etc. In our Karnataka, ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ Mysore Iron and Steel Works at ಭದ್ರಾವತಿ. ಮೊದಲು ಇದರ ಹೆಸರು ಮೈಸೂರು ಐರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಟ್ ಭದ್ರಾವತಿ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ now in Karnataka it is named as Vishweshwaraya Iron and Steel Limited, means VISL in Bhadravati. Vishweshwaraya ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಮತ್ತು ಉಕ್ಕಿನ ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆ. In the year of 1918, the capacity was later increased to 100 ton per day. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಭದ್ರಾವತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಐರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದರು. ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ VISL, ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಐರನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್, ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಮತ್ತು ಉಕ್ಕಿನ ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆ. So till now we haven't discussed only with respect to the history of iron making in India. Before that, worldwide many processes has been conducted and practiced. But with respect to India, we have been discussed that too in the introduction part. In this introduction part, what are the things we have dealt? Regarding that, let us see the multiple choice questions. The credit of establishing first iron work goes to the Joshai Marshall Hythe. He is the person who has practiced successfully the production of iron, but it was spongy mass, and he was used seashell as a flux, charcoal as a fuel. Later on, later on, Bengal Iron Works, Tata, Tata Group of Steels, everything was came front. But ಮೊಟ್ಟ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಜೋಶಾಯ್ ಮಾರ್ಷಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಕುಲ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಾಲ್ ಐರನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಬ್ಬಿಣನ ತಯಾರಿಸಿದ್ದು, ಅದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಲೇಟರ್ ದ ಐರನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕುಲ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ ಬೆಂಗಾಲ್ ಐರನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್, ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ಇನ್ನು ಎರಡನೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, ದ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫರ್ನೆಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇನ್ 1875 by Bengal Iron Work at Kulti. After this Joshua Marshall High, successfully iron was produced by Bengal Iron Works in Kulti, that too by using coke as a reducing agent, and the product was liquid molten pig iron. Apart from that, here we can see the other options: Joshai Marshall High, Tata Group. Joshai Marshall High, when he was practiced, later this Bengal Iron Works came front. After this, by inspiring all these industries, Tata Group of Industries has been introduced, the TISCO, Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited. Thank you. I heartily convey my thanks to our program coordinator and moderator, Mr. Gauri Shankar Hiremat. He is the principal of Sanjay Gandhi Polytechnic College, for giving me the opportunity to do this session. And myself, Rajini Suresh. And I am heartily thankful for content developer, Mr. Swapnil Damnekar. He is a lecturer in RGISD, Thorangal. Thank you.